when this U2 comes teaming over.
He's up against all 5 here. Utility will be deployed momentarily. Plopsky will be backed up by Hampus. The smoke will be dropped, and Hampus, he'll be overran here. This is actually going to be a very difficult round to push back on because the T's are flooding the bomb site. Wonderful will crack it open, and this is the first frag in favor of Team Spirit. NIP will find one. That's S-Tag towards Patsy. Bomb to be planted. Rez coming through the back lines here.
And he's been spotted now. Exchange with Chopper. Chopper trying to reposition here. They do have to worry about Brolin and S-Tag coming through the kitchen, but Rez, if he can be the danger man, if he could have done anything before Siren got involved, Brolin hits the deck, the Goosh comes through, Rez is dead, and now it's just S-Tag. Last man standing, the only Dane in the server. Let's see what he has to say about this.
Yeah, it seems like he might be done for, I'm afraid. Maybe a 1 kill will be found. Had the chance for a double. Yeah, very nice shot indeed. But the headline rings a team stop. Yeah, they're already dead, Chad. They've had enough. And S-Tag, well, he's dishing out some pain himself here. Another opening kill towards Chopper. He's gone down a couple of times at the start here, and this is a desperate round for Team Spirit. They only had a handful of grenades, a few rifles, Sire on the Tech 9. They do have the saved AWP in the hands of Wonderful, and he is a fantastic sniper. Hasn't come fully online yet, but throughout this tournament, he has looked astonishing.
And well, that is the 3rd opening death so far for Chopper in this game.
Oh, really? So, yeah.
We'll keep up with that. That needs to make sure that he's getting the space and not giving up his life, because functioning in a 4v5 disadvantaged situation is never easy, and Hampus wanted to make it even more so. So, glance out mid, still has a full bag of utility on the belt. It's mollied into position for now, but happy enough to stay here and fight, and just trying to get something out of this. The Spirits are regrouping again late, able to get away with the early space, just having to sit here and try and execute into the anchorage of S-Tag and Plopsky over towards B again.
All members of Team Spirit make their way over. As mentioned, they don't really have a lot to work with. Just a couple of flashes from Patsy. Just throw them both over, boys. Hope for the best. Swarm the bomb site, similar to the pistol, but Plopsky, the incendiary as well. They've got to run the gauntlet through the flames, and in they come one by one. Plopsky opening things up. Good return from Wonderful. He'll need a second here, or Magix will have to kill Hampus towards this bench. They're going to stand a chance. He gives his position up at least. This could get problematic now. Wonderful close range shot coming through, but his teammates already taking a lot of damage here. Still within a shot of the round, but only 10 seconds remain here, Chad. That had to be a kill for them to stand a single chance here. These kills almost in vain because he can no longer plant the bomb. Even if he got that one, the round was over. 3 seconds remaining, and the bomb is actually on the round.
Really want to get stuck in. A B split against Plopsky's Famus would be great. And Chopper, instead of an opening death, an opening kill.
Yeah. He's sorting those stats out, isn't he?
Yeah, he's going to fix his little column right there. He's doing a great job, and I thought it was going to be quick towards B. It doesn't have to be fast anymore. Just do what you do. Be the puppet master. Pull NIP all across the map. This time, instead of being in a passive stance, they're quite aggressive towards Palace and A-Ram. They're having to rejig right now when they see extra utility getting limped out all over the map. Look how many smokes there are right now. 4 smokes.
We've got S-Tag, who was in that Palace position, but now falling back towards CT spawn. This should be a kill for Hampus. Chopper, though.
Just walks around the corner.
Gives him the kiss of death. And now Plopsky with that FAMAS. He's got a lot of work to do, and Chopper's playing it well. Keep his attention there. Lock them in the bomb site. Brolan will be there with Plopsky, and S-Tag now, he knows he needs to go back. There's a chance to go all the way in towards A.
Oh, they're continuing this smoke and mirrors here. So they've juked them so many times, they think this time we're going to actually fake that, hope that they drop all the way back and over-rotate for us, and they have a Chopper again, a re-initiation, the 3rd time, and Chopper's looking for 4 kills. Magix is going to steal that one, but it's the round, 7-6.
Really cool stuff, like very well played. Like, as you mentioned, they've already put the fear of God in them. So many back and forths, and they're just pumping the brakes. Just for 5 seconds, Chad, it was enough to go, oh, wait, they're not committing. Go back, go back. And then the setup is completely discombobulated, and the short player gets dropped, and it's Chopper. He'll finally be silenced here, but he's done enough. That's a captain's performance there. S-Tag desperately trying to hold onto the weapon. A decent flashbang, but he's got a lot more angles to worry about here. Patsy.
They might want a round, but another new look, just walking. Contact play out onto A.
Roland in a position to be aware of that. The flashbang confirms it. Oh, no. He can't connect the dots at all. He needs to reload as well. Smoking towards the Palace position. Molotov's coming in. He's taking a lot of damage here, and he does manage to get one at least, Chad. So, man advantage still for NIP, and Hampus coming in from the backlines here. Wonderful with the AWP. Could be in a lot of trouble here. He's got the bomb on his back as well if he gets dropped. Which I didn't think he would for a second.
He's hit a couple of those, hasn't he?
Good grenade from Hampus. That confirms it. They will get round number 7 here. Just Magic's left, and there we go.
Entering into a site.
Yeah. I'm a little bit worried as well. I wasn't before, but now you've mentioned it. could be problematic. The good thing is they have got full connector control. 2 players towards the ramp. It's Magic's and wonderful. That scout,
coming.
That scout could be an issue. If he hits a tag, the MP9 will chew them up. And he does. He takes Rez down to 31 points of health here. What's going to happen next as we hit the 20-second mark on the clock? Still a player towards the Palace position. Wonderful will strike back. There's the first kill with that scout. And Magic, is he undetected?
Just plant, son.
Oh, he is. Chatty might have done enough here.
Oh, they get it down. They get it down.
No. So he still gets himself 3 massive kills, though. Hampus left in the 3 versus 1. Thankfully, the bomb on his side, but fortune is not. Siren will finish him off there, and it's the scout tags, the hidden MP9, and Magix waits for the prime moment to strike, and does he ever find it, Chad? He doesn't deny the plant, but he single-handedly wins the round.
That was massive stuff. That was great work from him. And yeah, I thought he had to deny the plant for them to win the round, but the fact that low HP, he still gets that kill.
Not feeling too comfortable yet. So what's the next play? 1 minute hits. Good nade. Ooh, very good nade.
They had 4 players. Okay, Chopper's just had the one-way cheeky business. He's pushed in through their own smoke, been able to find the kill on the Plopsky, giving them the opener here. Good stuff from Chopper, up to 10 kills now. Patsy with this secondary AWP, trained at the ready. Saw something that he liked the look of, but neither of the 2 first shots are landing. The third no good either, but Magix is here. A flood flash under pressure. Tag alleviating some of it now.
Well, now they've got 2 AWPs on the retake here, or potential retake. The bomb still has to be planted, of course, but not much to speak of.
He was trying to go to B.
Borland's got the bomb. He needs to be very careful. His Siren's watching it, sort of. If he goes down here, oh, he's got away with it.
Just. Siren looks back. What a massive shot!
It's done. They can't do anything about it. It's all over, and that's going to be 12 to 8.
The execute. There's 1 incendiary. There's 2 incendiary. Good luck.
Come on in.
Make it 3.
The water's warm.
He just threw 3 incendiaries at A ramp.
You're right, yeah.
This is getting out of control, Spirit.
They stack as well, so you would instantly be dead if you walked into it.
That is ridiculous what they just pulled off.
That's a really cool idea, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Knowing that they had that set up, if it was going to be an A execute, they blocked at the right time. He got back and rotated in time to throw that U2. This should be Spirit's round.
Should be, but it's still winnable for an IP, for sure. Well, maybe not anymore. Chop up from beneath the balcony, punishes a couple of them. Magix will join in as well, and this is just done. S-Tag will have to fall back 14 to 8. And once again, Chad, they've only won the pistol so far. That is going to be 6 rounds in a row on the CT side. They're sure they've got maximum loss bonus, but Team Spirit in touching distance are closing this one out.
I'm like one of the leaders of the Mirage dislike club.
Same,
I won't say hate. I don't hate it. I just seen enough of it.
You know,
but Spirit are making me like it.
Okay,
like with those little, they're not just been jarring to Spirit at all. Who, for once, a little bit lighter on the util, but again ahead of the rotation, and that's facilitated by Siren calling B completely clear. Now, if they were to try and split B, that would be the perfect call. Straight up the catwalk into the site is one of the only free runaways right now, but they're walking into A.
They absolutely are. Deep breath, lads. In we go, and it's up to Patsy with the Tech 9. I dare say he can get a couple here. He might not have to. They're getting absolutely mowed down, but still in with a chance of the round. Maybe not so much anymore. Boris the Butcher, he's making light work of them. Chopped liver, if you will. And jumped out. And I think he's going down quite quickly. Well,
with the ship?
That's not
he's not the captain, but he's going down with the ship here.
That's not done much at all.
Well, adventurous as Hampus will find something. Siren silenced over towards B. That's
good shot.
A massive shot from Hampus here, taking matters into his own hands. So a lot of leg room now if they want to rotate that bomb back over. Hampus trying to hightail it behind, but they're giving Patsy a chance to find some picks. Rez.
Yeah, the problem is he's got all that space towards B with the bombs on the other side, so
they can drop back though.
They could, but they're not.
Okay, well, I guess Patsy has to start accounting for this eventually, and this is where Hampus is the most susceptible. You can see him starting to make his way in towards that window room. There could be 2 backs turned as Chopper starts to walk his way up cap, but he won't be considering the window. And he's not looking the right way. This should be a couple more kills for Hampus. A 3rd frag in the round as Patsy's found another from the ticket booth position. It is a 2-on-2.
Here we go. Magix, though. Incredible form right now. 23 and 6. I dare say he's got another kill. And unfortunately for him, not another. It's going.
He knows that someone is quite quick behind this. They had the instant pop with their own molly to make sure there was no gap. And Siren again, he's doing a great job anchoring this top site. Has locked it down with an MP9. Now with the rifle in 2 rounds. Hampus has passed, jostling with Chopper. In-game leader on in-game leader action.
He goes towards the window room. Feigns the fact he may have gone out of the window there towards ramp just to apply pressure to Wonderful as he's getting ready to receive a full ramp take here. Difficult to get out, especially when you only have a couple of flashes, but it can be done, especially when you go to the scout here. So he'll be looking to get a tag, which he does, and goes down. Not the best position there. Good trade, and wow, fantastic shot from Patty, it has to be said.
Too many responders here, Henry.
Yeah,
they already had Magics. Chopper dropped lower. Wonderful was already cheating over towards ramp, and now Patty's here too. And ramp control again. So Team Spirit are constantly thinking on their toes. Hampus has been down here in the lower site the entire time. Does he want to try and go vent to top? Backup Secret's an option as well.
That's what he's opted for. His teammates getting ready towards the hearts, and I dare say they're about to get chopped down to size as, well, there it is. It's not even an interesting finish there. They just limped out and showed their knees, their knobbly knees, and down they go.
Hampus, he has found a slight gap just on the timing, and well, Siren's aware of absolutely everything. In towards the back. Saw Brolin with a nice little maneuver yesterday. He double naded, I think it was Spinks in the back of that squeaky door room. He got a nade drop down from a teammate, so that was pretty cool. Needs to make sure he doesn't fall foul to a similar maneuver as an aggressive incendiary placed over towards Secret to slow the trundle down, but Hampus is looking like he wants to come in through main, and well, he's been found. Patsy up through the flames, taking 50 damage, sure, but the kill more important here, and that aggressive prong of NIP has to sit and watch and lead from the grave.
He fancies a bit more as well. Wonderful to be challenged, and he'll live up to expectations once again. Hitting the shot, Rez in a pretty deadly position here. Could get the double, and will be an equal exchange at least outside, but a 3 versus 2 for now. This is a key frag, and Plopsky can't do anything about it. Another round towards the garage.
Okay, well, this is not a capital L. It's a lowercase L as Patsy is going to turn around, take down Brolin here, but Hampus has been able to thread the needle into the back lines. Patsy going to get hot, might get burnt away here as Hampus can start to elevate himself. Up and over, Patsy will burn. Magics is making a lot of sound here as Chopper is the one to poke his head up. Still, Hampus unaccounted for. Well, they realize that the in-game leader has been able to slip the net with those 2 smokes. No, they haven't. And oh, dearie me. Looked good.
It looked very good. Oh, no. They can still win the round. Decent positioning from Plopsky and Rez. They're working together. They have the bomb on their back. They have to go down the vents here, and look who's waiting. They're chop up. He's ready to take them down, and there it is, another convincing round to deny the perfect smoke placement. I believe there was quite the gap there. So we'll see if that can be exploited. Brolan finally gets the best of Chopper through that smoke. So there is quite the gap. Will they be aware of it, though? They would have heard the extinguish, so I'm sure they'll be holding tight up until the moment they have to move here. Maybe refocus towards ramp as Wonderful actually gets in position once more. Grenade will take a West tag there.
This is a type of round with an opening kill that you'd hope they're able to convert here. Now, the fact that Brolin is low, sure, but you'd hope will play in late. 15 points of health, bomb, light util. And they have a lot of room towards yard right now. So Hampus is trying to pull everybody into the play. Clock now sub 1 minute. And no real movements from Spirit. They haven't gone looking as a group. They're not trying to re-aggress and take any territory. I think right now, individually speaking, they think that they have the upper hand. So it's going to need one of these 4 players on Spirit to get a multi-kill.
Yeah, I think you might be right there. Time ticking away, though, and we all have 40 seconds remaining. Hampus discovered outside, where he's been occupying that area most rounds. So you could pretty much guarantee his teammates might be towards lobby as they take their focus away. S-Tags is showing a bit of presence towards ramp here, but won't be committing behind it.
Well, Magics did come down, and now the util towards top, so time to pincer in. Patsy with 1, bomb loose. They know that's coming now, and time seems to be the issue for NIP again. Siren up in the rafters, just locking this one down. S-Tag, he gets the trade. No time. They'll get him if they come over close, or at least he should do. Hampus looking to clear it this time.
Oh,
no, lazy clear. Yeah, you don't love to see it, and Wonderful gets the strike off the back of it. Rez turf 2, and
I think let's get out now.
Yeah, back off. 3 on 5.
Yep, just go play a default round at this point. Good adjustment, keeping that AWP dynamic. He's either towards heaven, ramp, outside close. Very difficult to counter him when he's doing that, especially when he's in the zone, winning rounds and continuing having that AWP.
One question that I think would be a nice one to know would be, is it Chopper calling the shots to the setups where Wonderful's going, or is he getting an opportunity to dictate the play?
I would like to think the AWPer normally calls for himself.
Well, that's back in the day, right?
Exactly.
That's how we used to, because you want your AWPer to be confident in going for those fights. So
and
I'd be curious in this team.
As well, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a couple of details that really play into how you're going to take those fights. Hard for us to illustrate all the time, but definitely a factor. As Patsy looking to mow down a couple, the lineup almost there.
He does significant damage towards S-Tag, it has to be said. So 1.5 we'll call it. Brolan He probably gets this kill, to be honest, but he's got to deal with the player above him, which is just too much of a tall order. And S-Tag, they know exactly where he is. Sure, he has the bomb, but even if he got the knife out and ran towards the lower bomb site, it would still be a massive task to try and get that bomb planted here. He has to check so many angles, and just one bullet will take him down, which presumably will come in now. And there it is. Siren and Co towards outside, and it's going to be the first frag there for Hampus. He'll actually continue his good form. He's one of the players that really was fragging throughout. Advantage for NIP so far, but not for long. This is a very important situation, and only two bullets left.
Oh,
doesn't matter.
Chopper!
Chopper's there. You can always rely on the captain. And Rez, our P2000, love to see it. It's a beautiful weapon.
See, they lost track of all the players as well, so dotted one across the map. Chopper was already down towards lower, so you're thinking, things must be clear, but running straight in towards Rez and now plopzz too. This 2-on-2 is going to be dicey for Spirit. Oh, the aim on point. Chopper instantly with the goosh. plopzz put on notice immediately here, and he knows it wasn't the P2K, so should have a good idea that it is both players now down here towards the lower side of the map, clearing things out with ease, well aware of both.
No one really knows after the player break. We haven't seen Team Spirit play in 8 weeks. Not since Cologne, but here we go. Like I said, a few more twists and turns potentially. And there it is. It's going to be decent damage towards Magix as well. And not done just yet, it seems. Mr. Wonderful, though. AWP. Good shot. He doesn't miss many of them. You give him an inch, he'll take a mile every single time.
I have a very well-oiled team here. I know that they're still in a very unlikely situation to win right now, but even just the pieces.
You mean NIP?
Yeah, no. The well-oiled team being Team Spirit. I like the way they're approaching these rounds. Like the Chopper, you mentioned they hadn't played since Cologne.
Right.
That's so much time for them to have come out with all these new approaches.
It's a good thing, right? Because NIP, they're coming off the back of last groups, right?
Yeah.
And they're in Group A here, unfortunately. It's just the luck of the draw, literally. And they've had to come straight here to Malta. So,
try it again. Throw it over the fence.
Get rid of that.
None for you, S-Attack. And they were nice shots by Brolin there, but it's very difficult to get excited about anything right now. This is the start of what the comeback will be. Oh, an after time with a nade, but don't worry about it. Magix has 9.6K.
The league for it, and stranger things have happened. We've seen crazier comebacks than this, and it's the CT side of Nuke. If ever you've got to choose a side and a map to do so, this would probably be it, Chad. Would I be wrong in saying that?
But you'd like Brolin to be alive.
Yeah, as I was saying that, he did decide to go down, which is an issue.
He did get pipped at the post by Chopper here. I'm already trying to build
it up. I don't know why.
But you can see how forward he was, right? So a lot of teams, they wanted to make sure, I assume, that because we didn't actually catch it, that they didn't want to allow a player to go down the vent, right? Yeah, and they're just going to walk into it. Because Magix got down the vent before for free. Yeah. You want to avoid that happening again. Brolin thought he would get ahead of that play and just got owned. So I think Patsy's about to get a kill here.
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed.
And I think we'll pack it up, shall we? plopzz and Rez.
Not quite. They're both here. They've got AK-47s. Sure, they need 2 kills each, yeah, but it's possible.
Oh!
There it is. Here it comes. One-on-one. I told you. 45 seconds remain, and yeah, it's those AKs. A ton of damage being put out there.
plopzz still hanging around. Magix needs to be
I like this fact he's gone towards heaven.
If he just peers into the site, Magix should win this. Just a glance, that's all he needs. A look, a scope, a kill, that's it. 16-7, a golf clap around the globe right now as Spirit take care of business. They're not celebrating like it was a crazy victory.